Hello students, welcome back to my channel once again. So today we are going to discuss about CBSE board grade 9. The chapter is Heron's Formula. So this is going to be the part 3. In the previous two videos, I explained Heron's Formula, that is part 1 and part 2. There I explained what is Heron's Formula and how to solve different type of problems using Heron's Formula. So today we will be going through more problems which will be covering more difficult type of problems that are coming in your exams. So let's take a look. The first question is, an umbrella is made by stitching 10 triangular pieces of cloth of two different colors. So the figure is given of the umbrella. Each piece measuring 20 centimeter, 50 centimeter and 50 centimeter. How much cloth of each color is required for the umbrella? Okay, so there are 12 there are 10 triangular pieces, and in this you can only see the 5 triangular pieces because in the back also they have another 5 triangular pieces. So each piece they are forming a triangle where the measurement is given 20 centimeter, 50 centimeter and 50 centimeter, and you need to tell how much cloth is required, means how much area of cloth is required for the umbrella. So let's take a look. So there are 10 triangular pieces of different colors, right? And each triangular size is given 20 centimeter, 50 centimeter and 50 centimeter. And we need to find the cloth required. So umbrella has 10 triangular pieces of cloth, as I already explained. So there are 5 red triangles and 5 green triangles. So area of 5 red triangles will be 5 into area of 1 red triangle, right? And area of 5 green triangles will be 5 into area of 1 green triangle, right? But it's not, doesn't matter whether the color, what is the color, because in each triangle the size is same. Now what is the formula for the area of the triangle? So that is the Heron's formula, that is square root of s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, right? Now we need to apply this formula here. So in one triangular piece, let a is equal to 20 centimeter, b equal to 50 and c is 50. Now in order to find the area of the triangle, we should know the value of s over here. So s we already know, that is half of the perimeter. So now let us calculate half of a in a plus b plus c. So let us calculate half into a plus b plus c is equal to half into 20 plus 50 plus 50. So which is coming half into 120, that means it will be 60 centimeter. Okay, so s is 60 centimeter. Now let us put the value of s and a. So s minus a will be 60 minus 20, that is equal to 40 centimeter. Now what is s minus b? 60 minus 50, that is 10 centimeter. And now what is s minus c? S minus c is 60 minus 50, that is also 10 centimeter. Okay, now we got all the values. Now let us multiply it together and then do the square root. So area of triangle will be, now put all these values together. So 60 into 40 into 10 into 10. So 60 means 6 into 10, 40 is 2 into 2 into 10, and 10 will be 10. We will keep 10 as it is. Now we are grouping 10 and 10 together, 2 and 2 together. So whenever we are making a pair, that will come out from the square root. So 10, 2 and 10, these are coming out from the square root. So only 6 will remain, because 6 we couldn't pair. So 6 will remain inside the square root. So that means 200 root 6. Now we need to do the long division of square root to find the decimal value of it. So let's do it. So let us find the square root correct up to one decimal only. So we will take one pair of zeros after the number. So 6.00. Now what is the number whose square is less than or equal to 6? That we need to find out. So that we know that 2 into 2 gives us 4, right? So we'll write 2 at the top also. So 2 into 2 is 4. If we subtract, we will get 2. And we will also bring down that 0, 0. So we have to write after, at the top, we have to write 2 point, then we can bring down, okay? Then 2 plus 2 will be 4. Now we need to think of a number or a digit that should be placed after 4. So which number should be written beside 4 such that when we multiply the new number form with the same digit, we should get a number equal to or less than 200. Okay, so now we have to think of a digit that we can place after 4 and we have to multiply with that digit only. So 4, if we think of 4, then 44 should be multiplied with 4 because we think of the digit as 4 over here, that is 176. Because if you take 45, which will become greater than 200, so we can't take 5 over here. So now 176, and we will write the 4 over here, and also after decimal point we will write the 4. So we need not to check what is the remainder coming because we have got only one digit decimal point. So 2.4 is the approximate value of root 6. So area of triangle, what we got, 200 into 2.4 is 480 centimeters square. That is one triangle area, right? Now we need to find the area of 5 triangles. So that means 5 into 480, that is 2400, or in term what you can do, there are, you also need to, so here they are asking separate cloth required for each color. So red color will be required 2400 centimeters square, and similarly the green color will be same, that is 5 into area of the rectangle, that is also 480 into 5, so that is 2400 centimeters square. So area of green color cloth will be required is 2400 centimeters square. So this is the final answer. Now moving into the next problem. A kite in the shape of a square with a diagonal 32 centimeter and an isosceles triangle of base 8 centimeter and side 6 centimeter, each is to be made of 3 different shades as shown in the figure. So how much paper of each shade has been used in it? Okay, so let us take a look what are given over here and what we need to find out. So here a kite shaped figure is given, so which is a shape of a square. And in this square what is given? The diagonals are given. So diagonal is 32 centimeter. So what do we know about the diagonals of a square? So in square, this thing you need to memorize or you need to remember that in a square the diagonals are basically equal and they are perpendicular bisected. Means they are bisecting each other perpendicularly, means they are making a 90-degree angle, right? So this is the main criteria that you need to think, right? Because this is the main point over here. Now here what is the CM? CM is the, so CA is the diagonal, right? So since it is perpendicular bisect means this will equally divide, so CM will be equal to AM, right? And that we can say that will be equal to half of AC. So in this case, since the diagonals are equal, so CA or AC is equal to BD, so that both will be 32. So half of CM is will be half of AC, that is half of 32 means 16. The CM is 16 centimeter. So in the ABCD is a square such that AC equal to BD equal to 32 centimeter. And now we know that CM equal to AM equal to half of AC, that is equal to CM will be 16 centimeter. Now here they have made with the three different colors. Okay, so one is blue, another one is yellow, and another third one is green. So now how much paper we need? Okay, so we have to find the area of shade 1, that is the blue part, then shade 2, that is the yellow part, and finally the shade 3, that is the green part. Okay, so now diagonals of the square divides it into equal parts, that we already know, right? So area of shade 1 is equal to area of shade 2. So in the square, since diagonal it can equally divide the square, so the blue and yellow part area will be same. So if we can find the value of blue part, then it will be same as the yellow part. So now area of shade 1, we know already that area of shade 1 is that is CDB, that is equal to area of shade 2. So now what is the area of CDB? Okay, so here since CDB, we can see that we know here the base and the height. So we already know one formula of the area is of a triangle is half into base into height. So in triangle CDB, what is base? Base is BD, and what is height? Height is CM. So you all know these values, right? We also know BD value, that is the diagonal, and CM we already find out, that is 16 centimeter. So now area of shade 1 will be equal to half into BD into CM, that is equal to half into 32 into 16. So area of shade 1, that is the blue part, will be 16 into 16, that is 256 centimeter square. So that will be the same as yellow part. So yellow part also will have the same area, that is 256 centimeter square. Okay. Now we need to find the area of shade 3, that is the green part. So it is triangle AEF. So that we need to find out now. So in triangle AEF, we have lengths of 3 sides. So this is, there is in this triangle green area, that is not a right angle triangle, but here we know the different sides. So what we need to apply over here to find the area? We need to apply the Heron's formula over here. Okay. So this is the Heron's formula. So now apply this Heron's formula. First we need to find the A's value. So A we know 6, B is also 6, and because this is an isosceles triangle, and EF is, that is C is 8 centimeter. So now in order to find the area, we should know the value of S, right? So S is half of A plus B plus C. So that is half of 6 plus 6 plus 8. So which is coming half of 20, that is equal to 10 centimeter. Now we need to put the values of S, then S minus A, 10 minus 6, then S minus B, that is 10 minus 6, and then S minus C, that is 10 minus 8. So which is coming 10 into 4 into 4 into 2. Now 10 means 5 into 2, then 4 and 4 and 2. So here we can see that we can make a group of 2, pair of 2 and pair of 4. Only 5 we can't make, so 5 will remain inside the square root. So 4 and 2 will come out. So it will become 8 root 5. Now we need to do the decimal square root. We need to find the decimal square root value of 5. So now 5. So we need to find the square root correct up to 1 decimal only. So we have to take only one pair of zeros after the number. So 5.00. So now which is the number whose square is less than or equal to 5? That is 2 square is 4. So we have to take 2 over here. So now 5 minus 4 is 1. So we will just write 2 point at the top and we will bring down the 0, and 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we need to think of a number which we can just put after 4, and then we have to multiply with the same number. So it should be a digit, and so that it will be less than 100. So if we put 2, so 42 we have to multiply with 2 only. So 42 into 2 will be equal to 84. If we put 3, then it will be more than 100. So we can't take 3 over here. So now put 2 over here, and we have to put 2 at the top after the decimal point. Okay, so 2.2 is the approximate value of root 5. So 8 into 2.2, which is coming around 17.6 square centimeters. So this is the area of triangle AEF. So this is the final answer. So earlier we got, so if you just go back, so earlier we got blue part, that is 256 square centimeter, blue and yellow part is 256 square centimeter, and now we got the green part of the triangle, that is 17.6 square centimeter, right? Okay, so this is the final answer. Now next, solve the next question. So the next question is, a floral design on a floor is made up of 16 tiles which are triangular. The sides of the triangle being 9 centimeter, 28 centimeter and 35 centimeter. So in the figure it is given. Find the cost of polishing the tiles at the rate of 50 paisa per centimeter square. Okay. So now here what is given? A floral design where there are 16 tiles which are of triangular shape. So if you can number it, there are 16 parts, right? So now the measurement is given for each triangle part. One is 28, 9 and 35 centimeter. Now find the cost of polishing the tile. So how can we find the cost of polishing the 16 tile? So cost of polishing tiles means that is the rate of polishing multiplied by the area of 16 tile. Okay. So first we need to find the area of 16 tile. Then if we multiply with the rate per centimeter square, then we will get the cost of the polishing tiles. Now area of 16 tiles will be equal to 16 into area of one triangular tile, right? Now we need to find the area of one triangular tile. So we need to find apply the formula. So what is the formula? That is s into s minus a into s minus b into s minus c, then square root. So area of triangle is equal to, we have to apply this formula now. So for one triangular tile, let A is equal to 9 centimeter, B is equal to 28 centimeter and C is equal to 35 centimeter. So in order to find the area of the triangle, we should know the value of S. So S is basically the half of A plus B plus C. So now put that values, half A9 plus 28 plus 35. So which is coming half into 72. So that becomes 36. So 36 centimeter is the semi-perimeter, that is S. Now we know S, A, B and C. Now put all these values in the formula. So S minus A is 36 minus 9, 27. S minus B is equal to 8 centimeter and S minus C is equal to 1 centimeter. Now put all these values, 36 into 27 into 8 into 1. Now do the factorize. 36 we can write 9 into 4, 27 as 9 into 3, 8 as 4 into 2. Now let's see which we can make a pair. So 2 is remain, we can't make a pair of 2. Also we can't make a pair of 3, but we can make a pair of 4 and 9. So 4 and 9 will come out from the square root, and 2 and 3 will remain inside the square root. So that is 36 square root of 6. So that is 36 into square root of 6. Earlier also we found out. I'm showing it once again. So let us find the square root correct up to one decimal only. So we have to take only one pair of zeros after the number. So 6.00. Now which is the number whose square is less than or equal to 6? That is 2 square is 4, which is less than 6. So we will write 2 over here and the top also 2. Then we will put decimal point after 2 at the top, and then we will bring down the zeros, and 2 plus 2 is 4. Now we have to think of a number that we can put just beside 4, and we have to multiply that with the same digit only. Okay, so that it will be less than or equal to 200. So in this, the same thing is shown over here. So now the number we can think of it as 4. So that is 44 multiplied by 4, that is 176, which is less than 200. So we'll write 4 over here, and we'll also write 4 at the top after the decimal point. Okay, so now 2.4 is the approximate square root value of root 6. So now multiply it, which is coming approx 86.4 centimeter square. So this is the area of one triangle. Now we need to find the 16 triangle, right? So 16 triangle will be 16 into 86.4. So if you multiply, you will get approximate value as 1382.4 centimeter square. Now cost of polishing the tile will be equal to the rate multiplied by the area of 16 tiles. So rate is given as 50 paisa per centimeter square. So 50 paisa means 50 by 100 rupees, right? Because we know that 1 rupee is 100 paisa. So now multiply it. So now do the division. 50 by 100 is 1 by 2. Now cut this 2 with the number. We'll get approximate is 691.2 rupees. This is the approximate because we have considered this area as the approximate value. Okay. So that's why the rupees is also, the cost will also be in the approximate value. Now moving to the next question. A field is in the shape of trapezium whose parallel sides are 25 meter and 10 meter. The non-parallel sides are 14 meter and 13 meter. Find the area of the field. Okay. So here, what is the figure given? That is the trapezium. Okay. Whose parallel sides are given and non-parallel sides are also given. Okay. So now what is the formula for finding the area of the trapezium? That is half into sum of parallel side into height. Now let us first draw height of the trapezium here. So if we take the point B, from there if we draw the perpendicular on BC, that will be BM, right? So now BM is the height of the trapezium. So area of trapezium ABCD, that is equal to half into AB plus DC. AB and DC are parallel, multiplied by BM. Okay, so now we need to find, we know AB and DC we know, but we don't know the value of BM. So let ABCD be the field in the shape of a trapezium. So parallel sides here are AB, that is 10 centimeter, and CD is 10 meter and 25 meter. And non-parallel sides are AD, that is 13 meter, and BC is equal to 14 meter. So now we draw BM, that is perpendicular to DC. Now we know the values of AB and DC. But in order to find the value of BM, let us draw BE, that is parallel to AD. Okay, so what we are going to do over here, we have to draw a parallel line of AD at the point B, so which will become BE. So BE such that BE is parallel to AD. So now BE is parallel to AD over here. Okay. So now in triangle ABED. So now, sorry, not triangle. Now ABED is a parallelogram because AD is parallel to BE and you already know AB is parallel to DE. So it becomes now a parallelogram. So now what do we know about the opposite sides of a parallelogram? So that we know that they are parallel and equal. So here BE is equal to AD, that is equal to 13 meter, and also ED is equal to AB equal to 10 meter because they will be equal opposite sides. Now in triangle BEC. So in triangle BEC, BM is the height and EC is the base over here. So now we need to find the area of triangle BEC. So that is equal to half into BM into EC. Right? So this what we got. Now here what is AC? EC. So not AC. What is the value of EC? EC is basically DC minus DE. So DE you know and DC also we know. So that means 25 minus 10, that is equal to 15 meter. So we know the base. So if we get the area of triangle BEC, then we will get the value of BM. So if we somehow know the value of the area of the triangle, since we know the base, we can easily find the value of, we can get the value of height. Now we know the length of all three sides of triangle BEC. We know in triangle BEC, BE we know, EC we know, and also we know BC, right? So now the triangle of triangle BEC area will be equal to, we have to apply the Heron's formula. So now apply it. Now in triangle BEC, what will be the semi-perimeter S? That is half of 13 plus 14 plus 15. So which is coming around 20, which is coming 21 meter. Okay. So now put these values, S into S minus A, into S minus B, into S minus C. So 21 into 21 minus 13, 21 minus 14 and 21 minus 15. So 21 into 8 into 7 into 6. Now it becomes 7 into 3. 8 means 2 into 2 into 2. 7 and 6 means 3 into 2. Now we have to make the pair. 7 that will, whichever is pair that will come out. Now 3 will come out. 2 will also come out. Then this 2 will also come out. So there is nothing remain in the square root. So now we got a perfect square. So the square root will be 84 meters square. Now area of triangle BEC is equal to half into BM into EC, that we also know. So we know the value of EC but we don't know the value of BM, but we know the also area. So just put the value of area and also value the of EC. Then we get the value of BM. So BM will be 84 into 2 divided by 15. So 168 divided by 15, which is the approximate value is 11.2 meter. So now in this trapezium, we know the height. So now put this value in the formula of the area of the trapezium, that is half into AB plus DC into BM. So 10 plus 25 into 11.2. That is half into 35 into 11.2. It's coming 196 meters square. So this is the area of the trapezium. So whatever problems we are discussing now, so these are very important problems from this chapter. Okay. So don't miss these videos. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand how to solve this. Okay, I hope this is clear. If it's not clear, just go back, and if you see it once again, I hope you will be able to understand. Okay, now that's all for today. So we are coming to the end of this session, that is Heron's Formula Part 3. There will be another part 4, which will be coming soon. If you have liked my video, if you have understood this, how to solve the different problems, just press the like button. And if you have any query, anything to ask regarding any problem, not only in this video, if you have any other query or any other problem, if you have doubt, you can post it in my in the comment section, right? And also, if you like my video, please do share it with your friends, so that also they can also see the videos and they can understand the problem and they can excel in their exams. Okay, and if you want to get more this type of videos, then you need to do one thing, that is you need to subscribe to my channel. So just press the bell icon and subscribe to my channel, then you will get the notification whatever will be the upcoming videos, because next video I will be uploading about the Heron's formula, then I will cover with other chapters as well. So just get tuned with my channel, then you will get all the notification. Please keep watching my videos and do excel in your exam. That's all for today. Thanks. Bye bye.